Here we are today. We're going to visit some Sweden stamps. Some of the good ones. Look at that. This is a nice little set. It's all the same portrait, just different value and different colors. Look how beautiful it is, huh? I like the design around the portrait. Very nice. So these are from 1885 to 1918. So you see, they're way over 100 years old here. And to think they're still going, huh? Isn't that neat? I think that's cool. Okay, and this is a work of art because it wasn't take a picture and put it on a stamp. Back in the old days, it took an artist to make the plates. So that's also very important. That's what I think makes them valuable, to still have them after over 100 years. And the fact that it was a plate back then. So here we have a 5 in the green and white, a 10 in the red and white, a 15 in the brown and white. Then in the second row, we have a 20 in the blue and white. And with the blue, you can really see the crown on the top, which is really neat. Then we have a 25 in the brown and white, a different shade of brown, a little lighter than the 15s. And then in a 35, we have a gray and white. So I think I'm missing maybe the 30 if they had one. I don't know. But this is a really good collection, starting collection for someone. Okay, now let's go to the second group of stamps we have. Here we have 1920 to 1937. We have a 5 in the green and white. Again, all the same portrait. Just had to say that to be funny. And then we have a 10 also in the green and white. And then we have a 10 in the purple and white. Now sometimes you will find a stamp to be valuable simply because they had used the wrong color. So see where you have two 10s here. It could be, I don't know, that the 10s were all supposed to be purple because the 5s were green. So to have a 10 in green and then a 10 in purple, every now and then you will find a stamp to be valuable simply because they used the wrong color. They were very particular back then. Alright, so I'll have to check and see if that's my problem here. Or if I'm lucky enough to have that. Okay. Now let me take you to the third group we have. Now this one here is a pack of 4. They are unused and they're all still attached. If you get them attached like that, leave them attached like that. They're more valuable that way when sets of 4s and 6s and 8s and 12s, and then you get into a whole sheet. But these are all unused and they're 15s. And this is actually from 1968. Alright, now let's get to that last one we have. Here's the last one, and these are just like that first group, 1885 to 1918. Again, over 100 years old. But this has a different portrait than the first group. You have your 5 in the green and white. Then you have 35 in the brown. It's not a 35, it's a 15. A 15 in the brown. And then a deep brown for the 30. So like that first group, if you notice, That 15 ended up being a brown, just like the other 15 ended up being a brown. And the 5s all seem to be green. So there might be something to that other 10 being green when the other one is purple. Very interesting. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more. Alrighty. Have a nice day now. Bye-bye.